This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We got J Hood in the building.
You already know your boy is here, man. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my new vlog series, Tales from the Hood. Vlog series where I'm talking about different experiences that I've had in my 20-year run within the underground in the industry. Interesting stories you never heard of. Check me out. All right.
Yes, sir. All right. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Juelz Santana. He did not want to go into a versus with Memphis Bleek. He said, "Hey, I ain't going into a versus with Memphis Bleek." Not that guy. Nobody wants to see that.
He said it's too easy.
Too easy, you know. And then Memphis Bleek trolled him, talked about his teeth. Juelz talked about him saying, "Did you get permission from Big Homie?"
And then you had Jim Jones coming there saying that he needed at least $500,000 worth of ice to step up to them, and all type of stuff like that. But Bleek was talking real greasy though. Bleek like, listen, man, tell that boy to sign them papers, man. He ready right now.
He got the songs though.
Definitely. Bleek ain't no push.
What?
Bleek ain't no pushover, man. He got joints.
You just don't think about them because they were all on albums with Jay-Z. Like, there were these collab albums, but he has a lot of songs with Jay-Z, and he has a few of his own,
what people got to understand is he has 2 albums that had joints on them, and plus he's been featured on mad different other records.
Yeah, so he's got a good run of 5 years of records, I'd say 6 years, and Juelz only has 2 albums. Juelz has some records too, because he's got the Diplomats albums. He's got some songs with Cameron.
I mean, so that's kind of like equal. He has 2 albums. Bleek got 2 albums. So I mean, to me, that wouldn't be adverses. You know what I'm saying?
Juelz just got a lot of mixtape records, but he ain't gonna play none of those. He got to play his hits.
Juelz, he tried to jump out the window and say like Bleek is too easy, so he wants Lloyd Banks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Banks is way better lyricist to me than Juelz.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Way better. Like Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is way. Lloyd Banks was the best person at a G Unit, honestly.
Hit for hit, though, who do you think will win between the two?
Lloyd Banks. Got a lot of G Unit records that are big.
Okay, so with that being said, you even had Jim Jones jump out the window on Joe Budden's podcast and say that he would wash Banks up.
Yo, he's really feeling himself. He really thinks he's like a super lyricist right now. Jim, you're putting good records out, and we appreciate it. You're probably one of the better ones out of Dipset right now because you're producing quality records. Like,
right now, you know what I mean?
Huh?
You on this lobby, boy?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I like his last album though.
Yeah, I give it to Jim. He knows how to put together, some good albums. He got a few of them. You know what I'm saying?
He's hustling. He's hustling right now. I respect it.
His thing was what he was saying. He like, listen, man, I understand the run that they had earlier in the 2000s, but what do we think this is? Early 2000 right now? You talking about some nostalgic records, or we talking about right now? Like, he like, man, his exact words was, I would smoke Banks' head or some shit. No rank, no funny. Like, but he would do something like that.
I mean, he's got some decent records, but like, you would not. Banks is just way better, bro.
I don't know how I feel about that because he said the same thing about Kiss after the whole versus thing. He like, I want Kiss Dolo. Like, know what I mean? Like, if y'all don't think I can compete with Kiss Dolo, like, y'all crazy, man. I got joints.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like,
Kiss got a lot of records, bro. Like,
yeah.
He got way too many records to pull from.
Yeah, so nobody even entertained that. When they asked Kiss
has done versus twice, hasn't he?
Right.
He could do it a third time. I mean, he has enough records.
He was like, man, that won't even be nothing I would even entertain. You know what I'm saying? But him saying that about Banks, so it's like you said, he really feeling himself. I don't know if it was for promotional purposes or he really felt like he would smoke Banks. Like,
I'm gonna say, Kiss and Banks have a way of delivering where it always sounds like good. They just have a voice for it. Kiss could say something very simple that sounds dope.
Yeah.
You just got the voice. Like, some people are just blessed like that. It's like, and Kiss always got some witty shit to say, and so does Banks. Like, where you're like, oh shit, you know.
I rock with Jim, but that was a reach.
It was a super reach. I mean, really, she could put up Juelz versus Jim Jones.
Hmm.
Who would win that?
Jim.
Yeah, he would. He's worked harder.
Facts.
He just has more records.
Yeah.
New York City. Yo, let's also point this out. Jim came out with that song, that sample with Fat Joe and him. New York City, you know,
Oh,
and then Pop Smoke and Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats ran with it like it's new. It's like, stop.
was it Pop Smoke or Fabio Foreign?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Fabio Foreign. I think.
Bow, bow.
I'm getting sick of Fabio Foreign. He came out with a little cape like he's the king of New York. It's like, you're not the king of New York, bro.
Yeah, he king of New York though, man. According to him.
Definitely not the king of New York.
Man, let the young boy shine, man. You know what I mean?
He can shine all he wants.
Matter of fact, is he young though? I don't even know. Like,
I think he's about our age, to be honest with you, in like real life.
man said in real life.
He just got new teeth. His teeth are younger.
Yo, chill. Man, yo, you.
New chompers. Juelz should get the number for them chompers. They look real at least.
This guy is nuts. No funny money. Yeah.
Anyways, that's about it. Do we have anything to add to this? Who's gonna get washed? Memphis Bleek's gonna outperform Juelz.
If Bleek and Juelz actually does the verses,
they are. It's already signed. It's good.
Oh, they signed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna run with I might run with Bleek, man, because Bleek might have a more well put together approach to his shit. Like
he's gonna outperform it. Who's gonna watch it though? Nobody.
I don't know, man.
Bro, nobody even watched the last verses with Cypress Hill in them.
I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, verses it start getting like
it's trash, bro. It's not fun anymore. It's people are outside. Nobody wants to see this shit. You know.
It ain't after like 4 verses ago where it started like declining. You know what I mean? Like
after the Fat Joe and who do you go? Ja Rule.
Actually, to be completely honest, after the Locks and Dipset joint, because it's like
was it Fat Joe and Ja Rule that went against each other? Who did Fat Joe go against? I can't remember.
It was Fat Joe and Ja Rule.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was trash.
No one topped the Locks and Dipset joint. After that, it's like they set the tone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, look, man.
You'd have to do like, which will never happen, is G Unit versus somebody else. You know, it's like that will never happen.
Yeah, the only thing that would bring like real light to versus like a G Unit versus Dipset. Matter of fact, we don't even know if we want to see that though, because after the Locks did what they did to them, that might not even be.
Nobody wants to see that. And plus, G Unit's not going to all come together. Buck's not going to come because they don't want Buck around. Yeah, Lloyd Banks doesn't really, and 50 Cent don't really mess with each other.
Yeah.
The Ayo, obviously, he's loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that one. But I'm just throwing ideas to the wall. You know what I'm saying?
50 Cent will never do a versus.
Oh, nigga, do you know what this is?
You know a major reason he won't do it. Ciroc is a big sponsor.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't mess with that.
Yeah, man. You got to be able to plug his joint in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, it's Jordan Tower, J Hood, close it out.
You already know, man. Make sure, first and foremost, make sure you like this video, subscribe. You know what I mean? You got to do the right thing like Spike. And after that, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tales from the Hood Vlog Series. Check out all the episodes I dropped thus far. Make sure you like them. And until next time, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.